Hey there guys, it's been a rough one so far with AMC and the markets as a whole actually. AMC's price is falling into the $15 range if we have a look at that. And that brings up a lot of questions, some of which we're asking in this video, but we are going to be talking about that all through the day as the price now falls even lower than I actually expected, down to 14. Now, that 14 range, as I have said earlier a couple of weeks ago, I have expected this price range in the past. I thought it was going to come and inevitably is here because the markets are crashing. And this is perfect because, right, I've just got home like 10 minutes ago. I'm checking this now for the first time, the price. And the first thing that's springing to my head is I'm glad that I saved those funds for these prices, because as the price of AMC ran up to 70 and my average was at 14, ironically, I was thinking about how I wish I had the opportunity to add more, and for me personally, I'm going to be holding on to this one. I'm not going to be buying yet today, I don't think, but I am going to keep my eyes out as to where this one does go, because I think whilst there could be more downside, it does also present that opportunity for those who may be interested. Now, we're going to be talking about what we're seeing for today, of course, on the wider spectrum. Now, before we do enter the video fully, this is not financial advice, of course, it is only my opinion. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions and all that sort of good stuff. But let us have a look at where we are, what we're looking at with this one today. So, the main things that we want to focus on are coming from Reddit over here. Now, the first one is this, and it speaks about what I just mentioned. This is what we've all been waiting for. The whole market is down. Bitcoin is down to 33k and the market is down 6% as of pre-market. It's happening and you can't deny it. It's talking about the beginning of a market crash. Edit, there's a lot of negative apes in the comments, but they must be shells because real apes right now are hyped because of the past DD. Now, Believe in the Dream posted this 4 hours ago. I do like this because I think it does highlight something that we've been anticipating for a while, and we all knew this was highly likely with AMC as well. We knew it was probably going to push up to a high price range, i.e. 72. We all knew it was probably going to come back down, i.e. to 15, 14. Maybe it's even going to drop lower than that. Maybe it's going to come down to 12. Who knows? I'm not going to put it past it, and I'm not even too bothered, but I think it is something that we should all be expecting and ready for as well. But yes, the market is coming down as well. Now, I've said this before, if AMC, GME, whatever, is crashing by it or themselves, I'd be a bit worried. But when the markets are falling at the levels that we're seeing today, especially when we come out here, we're seeing big declines. We're seeing 4% on the Nasdaq. We're seeing S&P falling by 3.6 and 2.9 on the Dow. Now, these drops, especially for things like the Dow and the S&P, drops of 3, 4, 5% is not normal. When they move up by like 1-2% generally. When they move down by like 1-2% as well. But usually we're seeing that action of up 0.5, down 0.4, something like that. That's the average rate of motion for these. So to see them all coming down continuously by 3, 4, 5% really is big. And it could definitely point to that market crash. Now, I've also got crypto up. We can see the prices across the board on crypto appear to be tanking as well. Scroll across, we've got Bitcoin falling down to these really low levels, alongside a lot of the other cryptos which are basically mirroring the chart. Now, I'm not trying to say this is related to AMC, but I am certainly saying it does look to be the case that we could be looking at a market crash right now. Now, this one is coming from I Drink Hedgy Tears. So, I Drink Hedgy Tears posted this 2 hours ago. If we were wrong, they would not write a ton of articles focusing on AMC and GameStop. There is a global market crash on the table, and all they do is bash AMC and GME. We are winning. Stay the course. We dine in Valhalla. Show me those rocket emojis. We're not leaving, Kenny. And I've said this in previous videos, we cannot anticipate what's going to happen with AMC because it's a situation unlike one that we have ever seen before. But what we do have to go off is prior events in the market that have taken place, and what we saw back in 08-09 with the Volkswagen. When a lot of the market was declining, of course, that stock was able to run. So, as I've said before, we shouldn't anticipate a market crash being bad for everybody. Whether it's short sellers or people who are in this squeeze potential, that money that gets taken away from stocks, crypto, etc., it doesn't disappear into thin air. It goes somewhere. And it's about being on the correct side of that equation to, of course, remain profitable and make that big money. So it can still be done in a market crash, just in different ways. Anyway, now this is also what I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Let's talk about that price average in the 14s and ready to unload all your firepower if it drops below it. And yes, likely looking to lower my average cost. Couldn't agree with that more. As I said for myself, I'm not looking to get in today, but my eyes are going to be on it, and I am definitely thinking about it, probably going to do so. It really is fantastic as well having this time to accumulate some money to do so, so that's one thing to think about. And I know as well for people who bought in at the 20s, 30s, maybe even at the 50s, 60s, 70s, some of these are going to be using that opportunity to average down. Now, of course, what you do should be up to you. You should definitely make the most of your ability to protect yourself, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next few days, both with AMC and in the wider market as well. So be very careful, as things are looking absolutely uncertain right now. But as I have said before, whilst things are looking uncertain here, it does get me a little bit excited about what is to come. Again, do not risk more than you're willing to lose, and be very careful out there, because the market is a rough place, especially at times like this. So know what you're getting yourself into, come to your own conclusions, and be safe, guys. I'll be back to see you in a bit. Goodbye until then. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.